Hello, let's create a custom spell jar for Nicole. All of the crystals you will see in this video have been ethically sourced. Okay, Nicole, let's see your theme for your spell jar. So, for this spell jar, we have motivation, strength, good mental health, and protection. They want me to decorate the top of the jar, so let's get a couple crystals. Let's start with a stone that in Aluna represents rejuvenation for both physical and mental health. That one is chocolate calcite. We're going to grab this little one to save some space on the jar, but it is still just gorgeous. We also want a green goldstone. For some strength, let's do this one here. There's that glitter of the green goldstone. And last but not least, we want a golden healer, which represents mental health in standing up for yourself and protecting yourself. Look at all that shimmer and shine and rainbows! Oh my gosh! Cute! I'm going to set these off to the side. So now, let's build your jar. Here comes the jar. For our first layer, we're going to do a crystal. I also think I forgot to mention that Nicole wanted only green, gold, and brown crystals, or colors, to be included with this jar. So I'm trying to stick to that theme as best as possible as well. A wonderful stone for strength is rutile in quartz. So we have that golden color rutile in there. Let's grab a scoop. And we don't need to tilt it, it's right there on the top. For now, I still have this too big spoon. I'm going to get a different one from the same set that's slightly smaller, if I can find it. So here comes the first scoop, and we're gonna do smaller scoops. Let's get this one in the corner. So here is the first layer of our jar. Rutile is done. Now we need an herbal layer. For our first herb, I have with me some green mint. In Aluna, mint represents protection, peace, and nostalgia, so memories as well. So let's grab a scoop of that. Let's dust off the edge there. And give it a little shake. Beautiful. I'll actually add just a touch more to make sure we really fill this jar up. So here's a bit more. Give that a shake. And there we have our second layer. Now we need another crystal layer. For that, I have some tiger's eye chips right in here. Let's grab a scoop of that. And again, it's very full, so I'm going to drag it over here. Shimmy that. There is our third layer. Our next herb layer or plant layer will be some garlic. Garlic represents protection, strength, and warding. Here I have some dried and minced garlic. Give that a little shake. There is our fourth layer. Layer number 5, another crystal. You know the drill. Strength of mind and creativity is what I'm looking for. Strength of the mind being good mental health and some powers. For that, we need sunstone. And these are beautiful, shimmering sunstone pieces. This time we need to give it a tilt for better access. Let's dive in. Give that a little shake. 5th layer is done. Last layer we need is another mental health one. For this one, I'm going to be using these yarrow flowers, which represent water, soothing, and relief. So a nice relaxing flower. Let's open up this huge bag I have and get a scoop. And just like that, all layers inside the spell jar are done. Let's seal up the jar by taking our cork lid and putting some glue on it that will all dry clear. Press it in nice and gently and firmly. Nicole does not want any cloth on top of this jar, so it's time for the next step. Please make me some room for the yarn bin. For this one, I'm thinking we need more green. So I'm going to do some green yarn around the edge of the jar. But not just this green, but this green too. Whoosh! We're going to take both ends of the yarn, twist them together, and wrap them around the jar. And here's how the yarn looks. So pretty! I like it! With that, let's decorate the top. Here are the crystals we chose before. I'm going to put the golden healer on its side so that this side faces out and the rainbows are along this corner here. See that? Beautiful. Next, let's stand up the green goldstone, kind of like that. And there's its glitter, super pretty. Last but not least, I want that chocolate calcite with the bottom there so that this more patterned side faces up. Make sure everything is sitting nicely, but also pressed firmly on there. Perfect. Now we're ready to give the jar some charms. So come with me. Over to the charm shelf. For this one, Nicole chose the dragonfly charm, so let's grab one from in here. I'm thinking one in green, of course, which is right in front of me, right there. It looks kind of teal on camera, I don't know why. It looks way more green in person. Now let's grab a golden charm. I'm thinking of going into the bees there and taking a look. Alright, here's the little packet. What have we got in here? I like that daisy, the yellow. Maybe I'll grab that one and a bee. That's more like golden. Like this one that won't get off my finger. Super cute. And then there's the daisy. Last but not least, we need a brown charm. For that one, I'm thinking of doing a celestial charm. We've got plenty of moons and stars in there. I kind of like this moon right here. Let's do that one. And I got it. Here are the charms all together. Let's put them on the jar. And here are the charms on the jar. For this, I added a little bit of chain to connect the two together. And then I also did a little swoopity-whoop in the middle there. Here's so you can kind of see it a bit better. If you'd like more chain or this amount of chain on the jar, just feel free to let me know. Last but not least, let's give it a scent. For this one, Nicole chose the scent green tea. This one also has a hint of bamboo. Let's pop that open so you can smell it. So refreshing and herbal. It also smells very watery, like rain. So let's add on just a little bit of this. And just like that, Nicole, here is your delightful spell jar! Yay! Thank you so much for being my first ever spell jar order for the custom spell jars. This was so much fun to make and I really hope you like it. I'm going to set this to dry and ship it out to you soon. Cheers to you for ordering, Nicole, and cheers to all of you for watching! And I hope to see you all again soon.